So today I'm going to be sharing 6 budgeting mistakes to avoid if you want to stop overshooting your budget and begin to save more money. These are mistakes that I've made myself and I know you are most likely making them too, but that's going to change from today, of course, after you watch this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gloria. I am totally obsessed with planning and organizing, so consider me your go-to person if you need help with creating a stable monthly budget that allows you to save for your goals without breaking a sweat. As I already mentioned, today we'll be talking about 6 budget mistakes you must avoid if you want to save more money and reach your financial goals easily. Mistake number 1, not setting a goal for your money. This is one of the biggest budgeting mistakes you can make, the granddaddy of them all, right? If you don't know what you are saving for, it's going to be really hard to stick to a budget that allows you to stay true to your savings. Imagine trying to drive cross country without a map. You'll most likely get lost, right? So before you even start budgeting, take some time to figure out what your financial goals are. Are you saving to pay your rent, to buy a car, a land, or house? Do you want to save for retirement or a family vacation? Are you trying to pay off a debt? Once you know what you're working towards, it will be much easier to stay motivated. Mistake number 2 is not prioritizing your spending. Once you know your financial goals, it's time to be the boss of your spending. What I mean is this: you need to start prioritizing how you spend your money. You'll have to identify and decide what expenses are truly essential to make sure you are not overspending on things that are not. Note that. For example, if you are trying to save up money to buy a laptop for work, right? Or a car, a land, you might want to cut back on eating out or going to the movies or even shopping. Prioritizing is important because you can't afford to spend on everything at once. Mistake number 3, dumping all your cash into one account. This is another big one. If you have all your money in one account, you are setting up yourself for a spending frenzy without even realizing it, right? Like I say to all my clients in our one-on-one sessions, that you have money in your bank account does not mean that that money is available to spend. You don't want to spend the money you are saving up for rent on something else, something random. So my advice is separate your funds, designate different accounts for different spending categories. Rent gets its own account or savings label. Your monthly living expenses allocation is kept in a separate account where you can spend from daily. Your emergency fund is in a separate account, etc. You get the gist. So trust me, this visual separation is your secret weapon for not overshooting your budget. It makes it much easier to track your spending in these different categories and to stay on budget. Hello, if my videos have helped you in any way, now is a good time to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on new content. Mistake number 4, creating a budget that is unrealistic or picture perfect. It's time to debunk the myth of the perfect unattainable budget. Let's get real. Aiming too high will set you up for frustration, and aiming too low will slow you down in meeting your savings goals, especially when you know you can afford to save more money. So if your budget is too strict, you are more likely to give up, right? A better approach is to create a budget that is realistic and flexible. What I'm saying is find your sweet spot, right? A budget that is custom fit for you. You can't say, for example, that you want to save 70% of your income just because someone else is doing it. You may have more responsibilities that would easily swallow up to 60% of your income, making it practically impossible for you to save 70% every month. Through my one-on-one budget sessions, right, I have worked with people to help them structure a realistic monthly budget that works for their unique situation. You can book a session with me today by clicking the link in the description box below. I'm going to drop a code that allows you to get 15% off your booking for the next 1 week. Mistake number 5, not budgeting for the things we enjoy. This is where I tell you that budgeting does not mean saying goodbye to all things fun. It's time to throw that misconception out of the window, right? While you're setting aside money for your bills, for transportation, and the rest, Don't forget the joy factor. You heard me right. Treat yourself. Budget for the things you enjoy. Even if they are not essential, it could be one or two ice cream dates monthly or outfit shopping. If you don't do this, you are going to be more likely to overspend on these things and go into debt. The idea is to not spend on these things randomly. So make sure you include some fun money in your budget. Mistake number 6 is not adjusting your budget as your life changes. Guys, listen close because this one is gold. Your budget isn't a static piece of paper, it's a living, breathing document that needs to be updated as your life changes. Life is filled with twists and turns, and your budget needs to definitely keep up the pace. For example, if you get a raise at work, you can increase your budget for savings. Or if you have a baby, you'll need to add a new line item for childcare expenses and so on. So guys, if you avoid these budget mistakes, you will do better with how you manage your money and reach your savings goals faster. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you learned something useful from this video, like it and share it with your friends, with your family members who need to hear this. And if you have any questions, do leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more money tips. Bye.